Good everyone. Good morning. Welcome, Charles. For the Birkat Kohanim. And I didn't mention Moshe Ben Yair. Welcome, Chazak Baruch, for the last few days. It's good mitzvot. Pinto, Baruch Haba. I didn't notice Chazak Baruch. I think I just saw your text. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so we're continuing the halachot of lending and witnesses, etc. So let's say you've lent money to someone, and now this guy says, "Oh, I can't pay you back," or whatever. So now you have the right to go to his property, like it's been a while, etc. You're going to go to the Bedin, etc. You could go, hey, look, you owe me $100,000. The property that you own, the car that you own. Hey, we gotta get moving here. So if the loan has been done verbally, which means in front of two witnesses, but nothing on paper, then you can't go after property. You can't go after land. You can only go after movable items. But if it's something that's been on paper, then you could go. It's been documented, etc. Then you could even go after land. Meaning, let's say I lent this guy, and then he didn't pay me back. But after our transaction, he sold the property to someone else. So I had a right to that money before you made money with that person by selling that property there. So I could go to that property and say, hey, this guy owed me the money and he sold you that land. That comes to me first. That only works when I have a document. Because when you have a document, then word spreads that there's a document. But if it's in a private place with two witnesses watching, nobody knows about it. Once it's a document, then the word spreads. It's always in Gemara that we bring this case up. The difference, Meshubadim, when land is already connected to my loan before he sold to someone else. Therefore, I have the right to go after it. But it's not that practical. It is practical. It's just we don't have these cases that often. But if one would, then that would be the general ruling. Now, let's say I lent this person money, and what happens is as we mentioned, I get a receipt saying this guy owes me money. Now, I have to produce that to him when the time comes. We made up a year. Remember, here we go. You owe me the money. Let's say I lost my shtar. I lost my document. I come to him to claim, I lost my document. But you owe me $50,000, whatever it is. So if, let's say, the guy says, he could be a crook because I don't have a paper anymore. He says, no, I paid you already, etc. So I don't have anything to go against him. So I lose. I can't, because I could come to anyone today, hey, you owe me money. So what are you talking about, right? But if, let's say, I have two witnesses, I don't have a paper anymore, but I have two witnesses. I say, hey, we were there also. We signed on the paper. So that's still not going to be enough to take the money out, but it's going to cause the person to have that he has to swear. He has to go to the Bedin, he has to take an oath that he paid back the money. Because now I have two witnesses that paid, that say and claim. So it's not just coming out of the blue. It's not saying, hey, you owe me money. So I have two witnesses as well. So it's going to force him, if he says he paid already, to come and take an oath. Last point is, let's say I lent this person money. I get an IOU. Now I come to him and say, hey, you owe me the money. No problem. And he pays me the money. We mentioned yesterday at this point, you have to give the contract back to him. He should rip it up because now it's over. He paid it up. Let's say for some reason, now did he transfer to you? Now I have this document still in my hand. Tomorrow, technically, I could be a cheater and go after him again. Say, hey, you owe me the money again. So what do you mean? I paid you already. Hey, you have a document here. So it's asur to keep paid up documents in your possession because it could give you a yetzer hara to go and try to collect again. So you got to make sure to destroy. You got to make sure to get it back again or destroy it. I know myself, it was mentioned yesterday, when any time you do even a little loan, you should write an IOU or at least have witnesses. So I know myself, these days with pictures, I've ripped up documents, after he paid me back, took a picture of it, sent it to him, so now that's it. It's ripped up, it's gone. That's the way we should accustom ourselves when it comes to loans. That's that for today. Mincha tonight at 4:50 p.m.